Right, this is part 2. Well, I'm supposed to get my coffee. Oh, this is instant coffee. Instant coffee's not as good. They don't have the other coffee right. Instant coffee's not that good, right? You guys know instant coffee? It doesn't taste as good as regular coffee, right? Yeah. So Peter Jackson will salivate over your brand. Yeah, he will, yeah. He'll salivate over my brand like crazy. Because he knows I'm going to do billions in profit. That's why he wants more money. What about like 400 million for Peter for the game and 350 million for the merch and like $1 billion for the movie? I'm like, no. Like if you pay Peter that Ivan, he's ripping you off. I could easily pay him that if I want to. It's pocket dated. I'm not going to overpay Peter now. I'm not going to sign Peter to a $2 million deal. He's not worth that. You get 250 million for the game, 200 million for the merchandise profits, Peter, and you're 850 million for the movie. But worst comes to worst, if Peter gets very, very greedy, you can even give him 900, but 850 is enough. I'm not going higher than that for Peter. 850 million is enough for you, Peter. I'm not paying you more money. It's that's $1.6 billion for you to use own money. A 1.4 billion Canadian deal, 1.6 billion in your use own money. That's a massive contract for you, Peter. That's a lot of money. Walk away with $800 million in your bank, Peter. I mean, that's a lot of gold. I know, Peter. Are you happy with that? I'm happy with that, man. I'm messing with you, man. That's more than what I made for the Hobbit movie Rings. Yes, Peter. It's more than what you made for those other movies. Yeah. Biggest contract signed in history for a director, right? Peter Jackson contract. Mel Gibson also signed one of the biggest deals too. Mel Gibson signed like a $500 million deal if I choose Mel for Peter, right? That was Ivan. I get more of that. I'm like, no, Mel. $500 million is enough for you. I'm not paying him more money. Stop being greedy, Mel Gibson. Some Sarah. It's a deal, Ivan. Yeah. So. Here's Ivan. You're selling merch? I'm like, yeah, Peter. What kind of merch are you thinking of selling? This, Peter. You know what I'm saying? And Peter's like, holy shit, Ivan, man. That's beautiful merch. I know. Ivan, do I get merch? Yeah, Peter. You get your free merch. You're making a game too. I'm like, yeah, Peter. Ivan, you have a walkthrough star? Yeah, Peter. Rapper. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that walkthrough. I'll watch your walkthrough for your game, Ivan. Yeah, even Peter Jackson will watch. All the Hollywood actors will watch the walkthrough who don't play games. Some of them will play the game, some of them will watch the game, looking at an amazing game. Yeah. Peter gets a piece of it all. He gets a piece of the game profits, the movie profits, the film profits, and the merchandise profits on this. That's why I'm not paying him more money, man. It's not money for him. He's just greedy. He wants more. He's a greedy pig. Emma. Yeah. What do you think will have the craziest buzz? The movie. The movie's obviously number one. Then second, probably the documentary or the game. Whereas the least interesting is obviously the merch. But the merch will be very popular too. The world will be excited to buy my merch too, man. A lot of people are gonna, hundreds of millions of people are gonna buy my merch too, man. It's nice to rock merch and have like your, I don't know, your nice frame posters in your house, your L mugs, and yeah, your clothing, your weapons, your hot toys. I know Rob Burnett will buy some of my hot toys. He loves hot toys, Rob Burnett. I can't wait to get that hot toy. You know what I'm saying? He'll get some of the hot toys, Rob Burnett. John Campio might buy that too. Yeah, those guys are rich, right? They're rich people, those guys. Yeah. That's why I don't hear that from any bullshit. When I release my merch, you're all excited to buy my merch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're excited to watch the documentary. You get your food and everything. Yeah, man, that's why I don't want to hear that from any bullshit. You guys piss me off. Yeah. The most exciting will be the movie, and the second, either the documentary or the game. The game will be more popular than the documentary, obviously, right? Because you're playing as me in the game, so it's probably the movie, then the game, then the documentary. Because the whole world will be excited to play the game and also watch Rabbi's walkthrough. The people who don't play games are going to be hyped to watch Rabbi's walkthrough too. They'll get food for that too, right? Yeah, man. Even the game had a lot of hype, a lot of buzz too, man. Because you're playing as me in the game and everything. That's fucking cool. And the documentary will have crazy buzz. The world will be going crazy, getting the popcorn, watching that documentary. You know? You guys are gonna binge the shit out of that. Looking at like a 24-hour documentary, something long. Like the Star Wars prequels, Lord of the Rings is like a 24-hour documentary, like tens of hours worth of documentary for Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, which are the best documentaries ever, by the way, right? The prequel documentary and the Lord of the Rings documentary are the greatest film documentaries ever, in my opinion. I've seen many film documentaries. Lord of the Rings had an amazing behind-the-scenes documentary, but my documentary will be even better than that. And the prequels, the Star Wars prequels, which is arguably even better than the Lord of the Rings one, because they go more in depth behind the scenes with all the departments. Yeah, well, my documentary will be better than all that. It's better quality, like an independent movie. You're getting the making of the film, the behind the scenes, but you're also getting the behind the scenes of the behind the scenes. Like me and VJ in our house, Peter in his hotel, sending the actors at their house, training, me signing the actors, like Shark Tank, the parties. It's a better documentary. Because I'm filming the behind the scenes of the making of the film, also the behind the scenes of the behind the scenes of the making of the film. I go deeper into the behind the scenes. With Hollywood, they don't do that. Hollywood is just the making of the film. They don't do the behind the scenes of the behind the scenes. You guys see what I'm saying? I was just saying, yeah. That's my point, right? Yeah, we see your point, Ivan, yeah. Give me a second, I'll use the bathroom. Back in a sec. Skiv, we only have load. guys back. I have to use the bathroom. I'll tell you what I did. It's gross, but I have to use the bathroom. Yeah. So it'll be something like Shark Tank. Yeah, for the signing, it's something like Shark Tank. This will be fucking cool, man. Yeah, you know Shark Tank, the show, when like, you see Lori Grenier and Kevin O'Leary and Mark Cuban and Damon John and Robert Herjavec and Barbara, their boss. Yeah, I think it's not for me for my documentary. Me and BJ are boss, man. You see us sitting down, we're boss. You see Peter Jackson, he's boss, and the actors walking in, they're all nervous. We offer them their contract. You see the credits. You see the text on the text on the screen. Yeah, it's like fucking cool. Yeah. Yeah, man. Something cool. Yeah. 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 That's why Skiv will blow all the water. We'll blow all the water Skiv source, yeah. We'll blow all the water down. And for the day my office is over for business, my secretaries are going to be receiving loads of calls from agents. It's crazy. Hello, this guy's name. How may I help you? All the Hollywood actors and agents, they call my office. The secretaries, they tell me, yeah, Ivan, all the agents are calling us, Ivan. Yeah, it's crazy. The secretaries have to take I don't know 200 calls that one day. Yeah, something crazy. The agents are doing their very best to get their actors work. John Maega's agent will call. Yvonne George's agent will call. Danielle Manette's agent will call. Andy Server's agent will call. They know I'm working on the Xanus movie project, and yeah, Ivan's considering those guys as his first choice. They're gonna call my office, obviously. And the secretaries will tell the agents, yeah, Ivan's considering these guys as their first choice, but they still have to compete for the role, obviously. Like John Maega, I'll have him compete with Daniel Kaluuya. Even though I'm most likely going to choose John, I'm going to have him compete with Daniel Kaluuya, obviously. That way you give other actors in Hollywood an opportunity to be in your movie, obviously. Yeah. So, Sarah? you're gonna tell the secondaries? Yeah, I'm gonna tell the secondaries. Every time people call you, say hello. This is Skiv Entertainment. How may I help you? This is Skiv Entertainment. How may I help you? Yeah. And me and VJ say that. The other three. Yeah. Who's Ivan? This is fun. I'm having a blast working on your screenplay, Ivan. I know Peter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ivan, all the Hollywood actors want to work for you. I'm like, yeah, Peter, they're all calling our office. They're all calling the office, Peter. Yeah. Because, Ivan, can you blame them, man? Your company blows out of water, but you can easily pay them more money, Ivan. Yeah. Obviously. Because I'm going to tell Peter my payment structure, too. He's Ivan, this is how much you want to pay the Hollywood actors? I'm like, yeah, and you also with the royalties? I'm like, yeah. He's like, holy shit, man, your company blows out of water, man. These actors don't make this in Hollywood, Ivan. Yeah, my company blows out of water. That's why all the Hollywood actor agents are calling. It's crazy, man. Yeah. They want to be in my Zane's movie so bad. That's why they're all calling, man. It's crazy. Yeah. So I mean, every agent will call. That's how crazy it is. Because the agents now know, okay, Ivan and VJ started Skiv Entertainment. And if they're willing to pay you guys this money and give you all these perks and have budgets like this, their company blows out of the water. Yeah, it's beating out Hollywood. This is a new Hollywood. This is your ticket out of Hollywood, guys. Get out of here. This is your ticket. I'm gonna call and try to get you work. Yeah. This is your ticket out of Hollywood. This is Ivan's company. Ivan and VJ's company blows out the water. Yeah, blows out the water. Yeah, man. It blows all out the water, my company. Yeah. Yeah. And the reason, oh my god, we're boss. Yeah, I know, sweetie, we're boss men. You know, I mean, like, all the Hollywood actors agents are calling our office, and we're the boss men. We're the ones paying them. Yeah, we're the ones paying them their salary, man. Me and VJ are now paying the famous and rich their fucking salaries, man. I mean, that's how boss we are. The Hollywood celebrities who are fucking powerful, famous, rich people, and we're paying them their fucking salaries, man. That's how boss we are, yeah. That's how when Ariana Grande walks in the room in the boardroom to sign her contract with her, just how that look. Hey, Ariana Grande, remember me? Remember when everyone was saying how I had a shitty career and I was jealous of your career? Well, I'm queen with Ivan now, and I'm gonna make my billions with Ivan, and I'm paying your salary. Yeah, me and VJ are paying Ariana Grande her salary, man. That's a boss. I said VJ will be cocky and everything. I'm like, VJ, be humble, don't be cocky, right? Be humble, VJ. Me and VJ signed a huge deal with Amazon, man. And Microsoft and Sony for the game. It's a huge deal. Worth tens of billions. Worth 50 plus billion at least, right? Yeah, it's a huge fucking contract. Yeah. Because I might make maybe 50, 60 billion nowadays, maybe a bit less. I don't do it by my movie, obviously. Yeah. 50 is high unlikely though. It should be at least like 70 plus billion I make, right? 80 plus billion I make on the movie version game for Xanus. Obviously, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah. So I have your company's like Incredibles. Yeah, well, you do the math, guys. If I own a $1 million house with VJ, and you, how top notch is a house like that, guys? That's like what you see in Incredibles 1, the first one, right? Well, he's like, don't mind if I do, and he arrives in that house. Yeah, a house like that. Yackers get the part out and get a house like that, man. Unheard of perks, man. And I'm gonna own my $100 million unique 71 yacht. I showed you guys, right? Yeah. Yackers get the part up there, do tables there. Get sponsored with the clothes, high-end clothes for the magazine promo shoots and the commercials. Yeah. So the day the actors, the Hollywood Zane stars, do their magazine promo shoot, they also do the commercial that day too. And after we do the commercial and then people interview them, now I part up with the actors after that. Nice fucking perks. Yeah. Better perks in Hollywood. Luxury buffet, limo services, staying at the suites, flying on my private jet. Nice fucking perks, man. Yeah. Why? There's no way you're gonna own a jet like Incredibles. Yes, I will. I'm gonna purchase, I don't know, $350 million, $400 million jet. I'm putting $10 million in renovations. If you put $10 million in renovations, it'll be like Incredibles. What you see in Incredibles, where the cup holder goes out. We can do that, but that's gonna cost you a lot of money. Is $10 million enough? Even $1 million is already unheard of for renovations. I'm putting $10 million towards renovating it. That way, it's completely pimped out. My jet. Yeah, I was having an amazing experience flying on my private jet. Yeah, man, nice fucking perks. That's why Xanus will have water. In Hollywood, when the actors fly on jets, they probably fly on 18, 20, 25, 30 million jets. Whereas me and V's are going to own like a 350, 400 million jet. And a cheaper, like 80 million or maybe 100 million jet, we're going to own the smaller one. I'm also going to renovate that jet too. I'll put $5 million towards that one. Yeah, my jets are pimped out. How much jets do you want to own? 2 jets. 2 jets is enough. I don't want to waste money, right? BJ, 2 jets is enough. I don't want to get like 4 jets. It's a waste of money. We'll own 2 jets. That's enough. I don't want to waste money. Obviously, 2 jets. And on the jet, it says Sky Source Entertainment. I want to have the Sky Source logo on my jet, obviously. Sky Source Entertainment, yeah, on my jet. Looking at an amazing jet, man. Yeah. Yackers flying my Sky Source Entertainment jet. Fucking nice perk, man. Flying on a private jet, man. Yeah, man. When they sign their contracts, a jet picks them up. They fly privately to Vancouver. They sign their contracts. And after that, I take them out to nice dinner at Boston Pizza, the Xanus Hollywood stars. Yeah. John Mega will tell authorized they did really out of job. Yeah, man. Ivan took me out to nice dinner after I signed my contract. He did. I'm like, yeah. We saw that in the trends. Yeah, but after I saw my Mega like $27 deal, Ivan took me out to dinner, man. Yeah, they had some good food at Boston Pizza, and after that I partied up at it. He has like an unheard of house, man. How high tech? It's like Incredibles, guys. Incredibles, like the movie Incredibles. Yeah, man, it's like Incredibles 1. Holy shit, his jet's like Incredibles. He has a cup holder that goes down and goes up and everything, with the GPS speaking everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had like 2 beers in his jet. Holy shit, man. Yeah, man, Sky Source blows hot of the water. And I heard he's making Xanus for like $3 billion, like $1 billion for volume. $1 billion? Yeah, man, it's unheard technology, man. Holy shit, man. Man, John, you're fucking lucky, man. I wish I could work for Sky Source, I'm saying. John, man, can you please give the bosses a good word for us, man, please? Don't worry about it. I will, guys, I'm saying. I'm not giving you word. If I ask you for word, I don't give you either. I'm not giving you word, yeah. John Megan knows if he asked them for word, they wouldn't give him word either. Daisy really authorized Adam Driver, they wouldn't give him word either. Yeah. That's why John Mega will not give word. He's selfish, obviously. It's actually fucking upset. I'm not giving you word yet. He doesn't give word. I'm like, he's selfish. Yeah. But when Daisy really authorizing Adam Driver begged John Mega for word, they're not playing around. They're actually being very sincere. No, John, I know you think I'm joking around. I'm not playing the games there, man. I need your help, man. Can you please give Ivan a good word, man, please? The word what you guys I will. It doesn't give word, John. He's selfish. It's actually fucking upsetting, yeah. Because they know he's a lucky one, and they're left behind in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? And John Mega is a part of the main event with Ivan. That's why they're begging for word. They know he's lucky, and they're not. They're left behind in the Hollywood system, obviously. Yeah. And so like, fuck John, you're lucky, man. Yeah, John's lucky. All the victorious actors are gonna beg Evangeline for word too, and then Yemen and Ariana Grande, but they're not gonna get word either. Those guys are selfish. Leon Thomas, Liz Gillis, whatever her name is, I'm saying, the nerdy kid with the glasses, they're gonna beg what? Yvonne George and Yemen and Ariana Grande for word. But they're not gonna get word, those guys are selfish. Yeah. Yeah. Hence, like, VJ will appreciate me so much. It's because of me, man. You're living this life, VJ, man. You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome, sweetie. It's because of me, you're living this life, man. There you go. Yeah. That's what she cries out. She doesn't want to miss out on that life you're living. Yeah, I don't want to miss out on Ivan being a billionaire, having his freedom. He made his 22 in all his book, and he's living that life, man. He can start his own film studio in Hollywood. I want to be a part of that. I don't want to be left behind with a shaker in Hollywood. That's why she cries out. She's crazy. BJ. Yeah. She got duped by the gatekeepers, BJ. She's stupid. She got duped badly. Yeah, man. She got duped badly by the gatekeepers. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. So you and VJ will feel on top of the world. Oh yeah, we feel on top of the world. Yeah, hence why Peter Jackson will have a blast working on my movie, because while we're, even though like working on the screenplay and doing the concept arts and it's working on stuff, the whole world is excited for the movie and they're tuning into the website and everything. And Peter knows the end product will be so cool with the VJ in the movie and that technology art, I mean demons. I'll be excited. Even though like working on the screenplay is a lot of work, man, I'm having a blast working on your movie. This is fun. And the documents filming us, and the whole world is tuning into the trends or tuning into the website. They know the whole world's buzzing about the movie, hence why Peter Jackson knows the whole world's buzzing about the movie, hence why Peter Jackson's having a blast working on the movie. Or Mel Gibson, right? This is fun. I'm having a blast working on your screenplay, I know. Even working on the screenplay will be fun. The documents filming us sometimes, yeah, we're having a blast. And Peter knows the whole world's tuning in, they're excited for the movie. They're tuning into the website. That's why Peter Jackson's having a blast, obviously, because he knows the world was buzzing about the Xanus movie, right? It's crazy. Yeah. And he's living the life with me too, Peter, right? All the parties, the trends, and everything. He's trying with me. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. How long will it take for you to write the screenplay? I don't know, good maybe 6 months. It'll take me and Peter a good 6 months to write the script for Xanus. But we're also going to have to do some minor revisions, obviously. Once the script is now done, we have to go over it and for potential revisions, obviously. If this section is not as good, we might have to rewrite a few things here and there. But it should take me and Peter a good 6 months to write the script. 6-7 months around to we finish the screenplay, yeah, for Xanus. Here's the guy. I mean, looking at a long movie, man. This will be longer than My Lord of the Rings. So we're following the book like page to page. Whereas Lord of the Rings, he didn't follow page to page. Peter Jackson. Yeah. Here's the guy. I've been looking like, I don't know, like a 500-page script, 600-page script. I have it. Something long, yeah, long screenplay, man. Something long. Yeah. Almost there, guys. Hopefully this part gets uploaded right. Actually, my part 2 wasn't uploading. That's why I deleted it. Yeah, man. That's why his glasses will blow all the water, man. And all the hot actors are working so bad. It's crazy, man. Yeah. Me and VJ own a company right in Hollywood. Yeah, man. Sky Source is like Hollywood on steroids. It's like the new it's like the upgraded Hollywood. It's Hollywood, but it's like upgraded. Because I'm making Xanus for $3 billion and making The Great Escape for like $800 million. I'm probably going to make The Great Escape for $800 because I have to create room to pay the like Matt Damon the more money, right? Freaking movie, yeah, they're expensive. Those guys, you have to pay them more money. Making The Great Escape for $800 million. Hollywood, they peak at 350. They don't go any higher than 350 in Hollywood. With marketing costs, it's more, but marketing costs doesn't count, right? I'm talking about the initial budget, the budget for the movie, not the marketing. My company blows out water. I can pay the Hollywood actors with more money. Yeah, what they're making on average, right? Yeah. Well, VJ, it doesn't hurt to pay the Hollywood actors a lot of money that way they're happy, they're not pissed off. Considering me and you, VJ, are going to make our tens of millions off our movies, merging gain, it doesn't hurt to make sure the Hollywood actors get paid good money. But if their agents or managers get greedy and want more, I'm going to be strict. I'm not paying them more. This is enough. They don't make this in Hollywood. You're getting greedy, guys. I'm not going to overpay these guys, have them do these. I'm sorry, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, look at Ivan and VJ now, man. Ivan and VJ are the most successful actors in the world. Yeah, me and VJ will be the most famous actors in the world. More famous than all the Hollywood actors, more famous than all the Bollywood actors, more famous than all the C-list actors who do independent stuff, more famous than all those guys. I mean, me and VJ are a boss. fucking boss, yeah. We're boss, man. Yeah, man. We're boss. I have to cut my nails on my feet. Yeah. Yeah. And who knows that, man? I'm like, no, John, you get 10. I'm not paying you 20. You're not worth that, John. That's who knows that, man. I'm like, no, John, you get 10. So I'm greedy. Yeah. Like, what about like 7 million for Von Jojo? I'm like, no, Von Jojo gets 4. I'm not paying Von Jojo any more than 4 guys. You're getting greedy, man. He's not worth that. He's the biggest actor. I'm not paying him more than $4 million. Like, what about 10 million for the Roldies? No, Von Jojo gets 5.5. I'm not paying Von Jojo 10. He's not worth that. Yeah. Yeah. What about Danielle Manette? Danielle Manette, I can pay her 3.5 for the movie. Mary is a supporting character, but she doesn't contribute as much to the role compared to Papari. But Danielle Manette's bigger than the Von Jojo. She's worth like her 3 million. Von Jojo is worth like 2 million. So I can pay Danielle Manette her 6 million for film profits, but for a salary, I'll pay her less. I'll pay her 3.5. I have to watch my budget. Pay Danielle Manette 3.5, but you can give her 6 million of the film profits. A bit more than the Von Jojo, right? That way she signs like a 16 million deal too around there. Danielle Manette signed about the same deals as Von Jojo. A 16 million deal, whatever it is, yeah. Obviously, 15 million deal. Good deal for Danielle Manette, right? As Mary, the role of Mary. Here's Ivan. I can picture Danielle Manette as Mary. Ivan, she's perfect for Mary, I know. Ivan, you chose the right cast. Yeah, I can picture Danielle Manette as Mary, Ivan. I know, Peter. Ivan, seriously, man, like, you're all prepped, all like, yeah, man, like, you chose the right cast, Ivan. I know, Peter. No, Ivan, seriously, man, I can't picture anyone else as Mary than Danielle Manette. Yeah, Danielle Manette was born to play Mary, man. She's perfect for Mary. Danielle Manette, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I read your book. I can picture Danielle Manette as Mary. Yeah, you can picture Danielle Manette as Mary. She's born to play Mary, right? Yeah. Ivan, is Mary Lithia's best friend? No. They're good friends, but Lithia's best friend's Belle when you read the book. Belle and Lithia are best friends. Mary is their friend, but Mary's not Lithia's best friend, obviously. Her good friend, but not her best friend. Her best friend is Belle, Lithia. When you read the book, obviously, as you guys read it, right? Yeah, Belle, you're my best friend. I'm saying, when have I ever been untruthful to you? Whatever she said, right? Yeah. And Mary is a bit older than Lithia and Belle. She's a bit of a bigger lady. That's why Yamanet's good for Mary. I know what I'm doing for the movie. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. No, seriously, I know. How come the Stallions don't believe Takis is the Prince of Xanus? Because it's very rare. They just can't believe that the prince from the north would come to the south. They're like, for a random northern coming to the south is already shocking. They can't believe that the prince from the Heavenly Kingdom would come down to the cursed south, obviously. And don't forget, Tacius claimed to be Colonius the farmer boy, and all of a sudden he claims to be the prince. They can't believe it. They don't believe it, obviously. That's why previous eye, man. You're looking at him, man. They don't believe they don't believe he's a prince of Xanus. He's on trial and everything, like Jesus. I'm like, yeah, he's like, holy shit. You're looking at him, man. This is one of the rings. I don't he's very. No, I seriously, man. Like, this is gonna be better than my Lord of the Rings. I don't think it's very Lord of the Rings. It's very Lord of the Rings. I said, yeah, it's an amazing story, man. You guys will see it when you read my own masterpiece. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why Cassius Macedonius, they were so furious with Job because they're like, who the fuck do you guys think you are? The man you threw in the dungeon is my fucking cousin who's a prince of Xanus, who has authority over you guys. And you throw that man in the dungeon, who the fuck do you Salvins think you are? That's why he was so furious with Job. And Job was scared for his life, obviously. Because Cassius Macedonius could have ended him right there. They're trained warriors. Obviously. That's why later on in the scene, Tacitonius became paranoid. He's like, what if we had him in a dungeon? And Cassius like, relax, Tass. We're trained warriors. No one can stand against us here. Like, they're trained warriors. No one can stand against them. They're trained warriors. But Tacitonius was paranoid. That's not what Tactius was saying. Still a Tass will be fine. I'm now sick, I know. I'm saying, we've long discussed the foretellings and speculations all day. Should we release those prisoners? I'm now sick, I know. But with evidence, Father, let's bring us to a trial. Yes, let's. And Cassius walks in. I'm now sick, I know. I knew it to be true. My name is Lithia, Silence daughter. I'm now sick, I know. That book is sick, I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah. That's why Tactius, before I show this camera here, that's why Tactius has an amazing character arc in my book when you read it, honestly. An amazing character arc, yeah. He's a cocky, arrogant prince. He gets thrown in a dungeon, and him being thrown in a dungeon humbles him. And he has more sympathy towards the Southern. He ends up saving them from Aratat's grasp when Aratat comes to mark the lands in the South, obviously. And then he finds out his destiny, and he becomes mature. He prays and everything. Like later on in Volume 3, Tactius prays. Yeah, he prays and everything. That's why it's a powerful story. It's amazing. It's a masterpiece, man. It's a masterpiece. Yeah. Tactius prays. That's why Von Key's my favorite, because that's when it gets deep and dark, the story, obviously. Yeah. Live 1 is Taki's mini thesis. The first chapter of Volume 3 is the thesis scene. I don't want to spoil the story for you. But you guys got a glimpse of the foreshadowing when you read the Exodus scene, right? When they talk about the bats, yeah, that leads to a thesis in Volume 3. I won't spoil the story for you. Yeah. That's why Pew's eye, man. You're looking at a max, man. Like, imagine, like, you have that meeting with you, John Mega, G12, VJ, and all them, and Airten are coming to mark the land, they're devils. You get that Exodus, like, Prince of Egypt, you have the Ephesus scene in the caverns, like Moria, and they're all scared with torches and demon bastard there. I'm like, yeah, Pew's like, holy shit. Like, man, this is a powerful story, man. This is better than my Lord of the Rings, Ivan. I know, Peter. No, Ivan, seriously, man, this is going to be better than my Lord of the Rings. I know, Peter. Lord of the Rings. No, Ivan, seriously, man, I'm starting to picture all these in my mind. This is like the greatest story ever told, Ivan. I know, Peter. Ivan, can I get more of that box set art? I'm like, no, Peter, you get $850. I'm not paying you more money, man. Stop being greedy, man. Yeah. That's why Xanus was the best story ever told. And Scott was Wall of the Water. Anyways, this is I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Hopefully, both videos get uploaded. I'm going to go to the store, get my beer, my smokes, and I'll enjoy the show with you guys. I'm signing off. Peace, guys. Stay tuned for my vlog later on in the afternoon today, as usual, right? Episode 15. Peace out, guys. Don't hate me, son.